What do you think would happen if you combine the feel of solving a physical, tactile puzzle with the progression of a video game using technology? That is exactly what GiiKER was trying to find, which made them create their technological puzzle series. GiiKER has innovated the puzzle space with a rare combination between puzzles and technology. This is not a video game console. This is a puzzle first, super boosted by technology. The GiiKER Super Slide is their introduction into this subsphere. And the reason why this puzzle is so innovative, and the reason why this puzzle is so innovative is because it's not just 511 levels packed into one puzzle. It's 511 levels packed into a puzzle that pays the closest attention to details. Every single movement enforces a circle of habit. The clicks and clanks of the pieces sliding on the puzzle itself are so satisfying that even playing the puzzle and solving it wrong will still be fun for the solver. And that is why this puzzle broke the internet. And up until now, this has been one of the most groundbreaking puzzles to be released in the 2020s. The goal of the puzzle is very simple. You need to take the colored big square all the way down to this area. The finish line is marked with this icon, and you must move all the pieces on the board without lifting them up in order to do so. There are three kinds of pieces. Some are standing, some are lying, and squares. If you want to try this at home, I put a link in the description with my own coupon code that you can use. And let's see how this actually works in real life. We'll start with level 1 just to show you how this whole thing works. I turn it on, and on this LED screen, it says which level I am in. So I'm on level 1, and this is how I should arrange the board. So I'm taking everything out. This should be here, and I need to put in these 6 squares. So here the challenge is really simple. I need to take this blue block, which is actually red in the original version, and move it here, bottom center. So to do this, I will need to move these 2 pieces up and this piece to the right. So I move these just like that, move this to the right, and the puzzle is solved. And it goes automatically to level 2. Let's skip to level 50 to show you how the actual puzzles work. Up until level 50, most of the puzzles are pretty easy. But after level 50 and above, they start to increase in difficulty, when level 511 should be the hardest level of them all. By pressing on the button, I move between levels just like that. And there's also a time attack mode. If you want to play the level on time trial, you can press a certain button to make the whole level harder by adding a timer. And if you don't solve it on time, you need to start over again. Level 50. We're gonna arrange everything the way it says. And this also shouldn't be too difficult. As you see, we have only 3 long pieces. So every yellow piece here is a square, every blue piece is a long rectangle standing up, and every green piece is a horizontal rectangle. So to move this piece here, I would need to make it go all the way around. So let's move this like that, and now I'm stuck. I cannot move this. So that is not the correct route. Instead, let's do this. Move the piece just like this. Now you can move that. Now I move this, but that doesn't help me. I can do this. Okay. Okay, nice. But now I need to move this blue square right here. And if these pieces were the opposite, if this piece would be on top of these two, I could move it up and then move this up right. And so I'll show you afterwards how exactly this works. But currently I cannot move it here, so I need to find another way. What if I move it here like this? Maybe try to move it all the way here like that. Now check out what happens. I will move this up, I will move these two to the left, I move this square here, I can move these two pieces right there, and now I can move this long piece up, this square up and left, and the puzzle is solved. That was level 50, my friends. Let's jump up to level 250 to show you how a hard mode level actually works. This should be really difficult, but still not the hardest level possible on the puzzle. Still, on level 250, the difficulty is already pretty high up, and I'm sure we can hold it. We can withstand this difficulty level. Okay. So here from the get-go, you can see how many long pieces there are. 5 long pieces, only 4 squares. That means it's gonna be a bit trickier than the last one. So 4 long squares. Just like that. That is the beginning position of this level. We got all the square on the sides, all squares on the sides, and there we go, level 250. So if I start with this, I cannot do anything, it's a dead end. Meaning, the only way I have to start is moving this, and here I can only move that piece. From here I can move this piece, can either move this right here and like that, or I can move this to the right, and I would guess this would be the right move because it allows me to move the large piece. Now I move this here. Yeah, that's the tricky part. I can do this. I moved one of the squares to the bottom. I should have more maneuver opportunities now. I would like to move... If that is even possible. So I moved all the large pieces to the top. This should now be slightly easier, I would guess. But still no, I need this piece to go here in order to be able to solve this. Because what I want to do is to put this square up here, have 2 squares here and long piece here, and then I can do a small rotation to fit this inside. So somehow I should be able to move one of these pieces to the other side. That is the challenge here. Doesn't seem too hard, but it can be harder than it looks. So isn't this how we began? No, I moved one of the pieces here. So that's off to a good start. Quite a tricky level. I'm looking for ways to move this to the right side, but I cannot seem to find these ways. So here, I'm actually kind of in the beginning position, right? It's the same, but mirrored. I wouldn't say that is exactly success. There aren't many options I've got here. What if I go ahead and move it like that? Yeah, still nothing worthwhile I can do here. And this will have to go back. And there must be some kind of trick here that I'm not aware of. All I want to do is to move this here. That's it. If I do this, I can move this up and everything is solved. Okay, that was a nice movement. From this position, I can freely rotate the pieces like that. Almost. I may be mistaken with my method, but I do believe that this whole play can work pretty well. And maybe if I... Alexa, listen to me. Shut up, Alexa. I did not call you, Gemini. Bye. Pretty much stuck in here. You know what? Let's try a different approach. Let's move this all the way up and start with it. What? Batteries. You know what? It was actually pretty degrading. It mocked me for not solving it. Turned off because it couldn't wait for me to solve it. So again, we're at this point, and again, I'm not sure. What can I do? Yeah, you know, I now have to solve this. Even though it takes me like almost 30 minutes, I still have to solve this. If I decided I will solve it, I will solve it. It's that simple. Okay, this seems like real progress. See how there's 3 of these here? Let's think about it now because I don't want to do any mistakes. I can do this. Nope, that won't work, but this is definitely a new area, we can call it, for the puzzle. This here is so close. If I manage to switch between this group of pieces and have this on the left and this on the right, we're golden. It will be solved if I do this. I think we got it, my friends. I think we've... Oh no! Oh no, I was pretty sure this would work, but it won't work. Isn't it crazy that we've got so many options for levels with the pieces? Like, isn't it crazy how level 1 was so easy? And this is a monster to solve. It is pretty insane. Move this piece up, then I'm golden. That would be the solution to all of my problems. All my life problems will be solved if I just manage to move this to the top. And that's it. Yeah, that's about it. Ooh, so close, you saw that? That is so close, man. This I somehow need to place with those. And from here, it should be much easier to move this up. Which is what I'm pretty sure I have to do. So stuck. I did find many new areas here. Something here doesn't make sense. This puzzle is getting the best of me so far. Dude, this puzzle is wild, man. I'm not even sure what my strategy is. I'm not sure of anything at this point. Bruh. so hard. How do I solve this? Man, that was so close though. It's the first time I've been in this situation. Does it feel like I'm irritated? Because I definitely am. What the hell, man? What the hell is this? Level 250, that's even not the final form of this puzzle. It's like only halfway through. Halfway through, final level is 511. Imagine this, level 511, level 250 takes me almost 1.5 hours. Almost 1.5 hours. And then there's also 261 more levels. How crazy is this? The person who passes all the levels from beginning to end is like so crazy, man. It is so crazy to be able to actually go through all the levels. I know there should be a way. I'm thinking of it. I do not find it, but I'm sure there is one. The secret to the puzzle is to just do it until it's done. Like, that is the ability you need to develop for this. Do it until it is done, man. Just do it until it's done. That's it. I can't believe it. No, it's not solved. Or is it? Is it solved? Is it solved? Is it not solved? What is it? It's not solved, man. It's not solved. Wait, but it is almost solved. It is almost solved. I'm sure of it. I am so sure of it. Like something happened and suddenly it's almost where I need this to be. That is so crazy, man. I think we've got it. I think we got it, my friends. Whoo, level 250 is solved. Holy shit, that was so crazy. I was thinking initially that I will solve level 511 this time, but this actually took me almost 2 hours to solve level 250. So imagine what it's like to solve 511. If you guys want it, I will solve level 511 on one of the future videos, but I'm pretty sure that will be close to impossible to do. Whew. So be sure to like and subscribe and comment below what you'd like me to do with GiiKER Super Slide. Next, whether you want me to solve level 511 or not. What do you think about this whole concept, which is like a brilliant combination between a puzzle and technology, with the clicks as well working really nicely. Anyway, I did enjoy solving it, even though there were some moments through the solve where I was so close to rage quitting it, but I didn't, and I'm pretty happy about that. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe and ring the bell notifications, my friends.